And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they come in pretty desperate here for a win as they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats. But guess what? When a team is 0-5, people start wondering about their jobs.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by their veteran QB, the former Delaware Blue Hen, Joe Flacco.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Flacco. Now a short one to Gesicki. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 13 yards.
The tight end in motion right. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware. One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And coming up with an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. The Packers in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run it again with Barkley. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Goes out left, it's caught by Williams. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Set. 43 rail. Blue 30.
Love looking to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the Bengals' 12-yard line.
Set. Ready. Smash. Red. Ready.
Play action this time with Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bengals offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Flacco. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Flacco looks to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And taken right at the 35. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive.
Ready?
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. And he will have 1st down. Yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
It's a gain of 2. And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
At the 37-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
10 yards on the play. That's good for a Packers. 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Green jack. Set, hut, hut.
On play action, Love to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jamison Williams from 21 yards away. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Boswell for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A little juke. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Flacco. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a gain of 6.
3rd down, Flacco from the gun. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Rico now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And take it right on the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Love. Got his man. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Got it.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the
Here we go.
Packers, 1st down.
To throw now. Here's Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
Ready?
On third down, Barkley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Derrick Henry, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Well, now how about this return? And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. He completes it to Wilson. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd down and 3. Flacco from the gun. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To pass, Flacco. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 23. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Steel, black. Blaster, stick. Hut, hut.
Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Justin Fields. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Falcons win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And for those wondering if CMC can still do it, you be the judge. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Chiefs are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie, Cam Ward. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Titans improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He gets it to Thomas. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Clock set, ready. Yellow, 22. Black ultra. Hut.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown, Packers! Mike Evans with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point now by Boswell. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
First Boswell set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Working to put a drive together. Now it's Flacco. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
19.
Passing play. Flacco. They'll find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing quickly to Wilson.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run for it with Algier. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he is out up around the 15-yard line. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, and Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will we be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready?
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Love now. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40.
That's another Packers 1st down.
Here we go, set.
1st and
Hey,
10 at the
red,
40-yard
45,
line.
white, green jack. Ready.
Play action this time with Love. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Ready.
Up the middle with Barkley. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Brian Thomas, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Packers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point.
That's caught at the 2. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Algier now up the middle. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
So first down, and they'll stick with Algier. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So from the 37, here's a second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Flacco. Open man is Atwell, complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's Flacco. And that one too wide and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Packers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
16 yards. That's good.
Ready?
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
4 yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 24.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
16 yards. That's another Packers first.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Barkley will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Boswell for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now a short one to Gesicki. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Flacco. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Flacco will take to the air again. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
He's going to let it fly. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, you realize that both sides of the ball were so dominant in this game. And on offense, not only did they score it, but they did it through the air as well as on the ground. Everything was working.
And you know that the guys who scored the touchdowns, who contributed that way, that threw them or ran them, they're going to find our cameras and have a big grin for them. But I hope our cameras find that offensive line. How versatile were they? Move the ball on the ground, move people so they could run it, and then protected their passers so they could throw it.
So for the Packers, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now.